Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Juice. So nothing takes the place of team training. You can't go out and just jump on a multiplayer server with no other prior planning without your friends, unless you're just out to have fun. But if you really want to train to get better at BFM and dogfighting in general, I can't recommend it enough to get together with a few friends in a controlled environment and go out and actually practice some of the techniques. Some of the techniques that you'll want to do for the within visual range dogfighting environment is to set up some rules to follow and some of the things that you can practice while you're actually doing the engagement to help you build that muscle memory and also learn from your mistakes. And that's my key message here is don't be afraid to make mistakes. So last night, Bogey Dope, Chain, and I went out on the Nevada map. This was after the recent update on November 16th. This video may air during the week of Thanksgiving. I don't know if it's going to come out right away or if it's going to come out later. But I'm doing this video in anticipation of the holidays because I'm going to be on traveling. And I wanted to show you some of the stuff that we've been working on and we're trying to get more involved with. So we can at least present it for you guys so you can go out and practice it in your groups and everything. So here we are on the Nevada map. We're setting up at about a half-mile separation for the initial test. And Bogey Dope hasn't flown with us like this before, and Chain hasn't flown like this in a long time. So we basically got together, not really butterfly sets, it's a heat to guns exercise where we did a spread. And you'll see that we started out at a half mile, and then we pushed it out to 1 mile. And that was just so that people could get the guys that were new to this could get the gist of what the exercise is about. Some of the things that we were focusing on was energy management, G management, maintaining visualization on the bandit and the attacker, and then also being able to basically get to the point where you could allow yourself to know where the approach cues are, where that attack window entry was, how to stay in the control zone, and how to manage your energy as you're spiraling downhill to the deck. So we switched off aircraft. We did DACT. It's been a while. In the Viper, the Hornet, and the F5 Tiger II. So here's we switched up sides. Chain is the bogey right now, and I am wingman with Bogey Dope. So he's just watching and observing right now from a distance. And what we do is we set up the half-mile separation sets, and then we go ahead and take turns trading off places to do the breaks. So typically what we'll do is we'll set up at a mile apart, and I think you'll see that coming up. We set up at a mile apart for whoever's going to be the attacker and the defender. And then right there, that's still in the half-mile range right now. So I go ahead and cross over, and then they start the turn. This Bogey Dope is being chased right now. So then once the nose of the attacker is on the bandit or defender, he calls fights on, the other guy calls reverse, and they start the fight. And then what they do, now you can see Bogey Dope is pulling away right here. Chain is bleeding his energy, and then I'm just trying to follow and pretend that I'm going to pick Chain off of Bogey Dope's tail. And I'm really just an observer at that point. We're not shooting live fire. We go out and train like this all the time. We don't go out and shoot missiles, and we don't go shoot guns maybe 5% of the time. And a lot of times we'll set up the server so we do that in Immortal so that we can get the splash damager effect in the debrief, but we'll still be able to reset, and we won't have anybody have to get a new jet and come back into the play area. So we're managing a lot of stuff here. We're managing our energy states and our maintaining visual tally on the bandits. But the other thing is we're managing our airspace. We want to stay in a certain block and stay out of certain airspaces, and we're trying to train as real as we can. Now here they are at a 1 mile spread, and let's see who's going to be attacking this time. Okay, they're starting to close up there a little bit. Let's see what happens here. There we go. Chain realizes he's creeping in, goes back out to 1 mile. He's still a little sucked. And again, these are the mistakes that I said don't be afraid to make. These are things that are going to happen. So Chain's being chased again. There's the reverse. And he's coming around, and Bogey Dope goes in for the kill. I'm just shadowing Bogey Dope. This is where I'm playing it at 5x speed right now. But basically, this is the call where I pulled Bogey Dope in, and I said, okay, relax your pull. Go pull lag pursuit. Go for that attack window, and then go into his turning circle. Don't try to cut him off at the pass, because you risk an in-close overshoot if you do that. So a lot of the stuff that we've been doing over the years with Tyro's training, with the DCS debrief series all applies to here. So I'll put a link to that playlist at the end of this video so you guys can watch it. And I'll put a couple of videos links at the end that you can check out some of our behind the scenes training. Now, we're not an open organization. We don't have the time to host a public server and to train every individual. So we hope to provide this information as we can, as we're qualified to, or barely qualified to just pretend that we know what we're talking about. But we try to do this in our YouTube videos. So we really appreciate if you guys subscribe and like and share them with friends, and comment as much as you can, and, you know, some of the things you're working on or some of the things you'd like to get help with. We'll try to see if we can address it in a video. And like I said, nothing replaces team training. Get with your friends, even if it's just a few friends. Here it is, 3 guys on a Thursday night just flying DCS World. And if you ask me, it's getting better and better. So hope you guys enjoy, and we'll see you in the next video.